Hello everyone, how are you? So today we are here already in Egypt to do this last video. And actually I'm really happy, but it's like a kind of different happiness, I think, because it's like very calm. It's like if I'm able to really expand this inner happiness without being euphoric. It's like something new, but also a little bit tired with all this movement. But anyway, in the next days, I will share a little bit more about what is going on here in Egypt. But yeah, so coming back to this video, this will be the last video of preparation to this Egypt trip. On the 28th, we will receive here all the group to do this trip where the intention is coming back home or returning home, because this is not about coming back to Egypt. It's actually finding the way to the unity with the different parts of us. From my personal point of view, and with everything that I'm working and reading, I really think that will be difficult to really experiment totally or fully this unity in this lifetime, or at least in this dimension, or at least with all the chaos that sometimes we find around us and in us. But this concept really help us, or really invite us to become masters of our life. So basically in this trip we will work with the four elements: earth, I will divide this, sorry, it's not divide, fire, water, and air. And what's the reason that we are working with these energies, and what's the reason that I start to create these tribes and also these families? So basically all of us came from a place where we experimented the unity that is the belly of our mother. So inside of this belly we were in a very aquatic world. We were experimenting to be totally fused inside of something bigger than us, and actually all these memories, especially when the memories were really nice, represent also all these Atlantis world where was such a kind of perfection and such a kind of technology able to really react or respond to all our needs. So this is very important, because sometimes through our experience inside, in this case inside of the belly of our mom, we can feed and we can resonate with different stories. And some stories, they are real, sometimes they are just here to help us to remind about aspects of ourselves. And I know there's a lot of people resonate with the Atlantis, especially because the memory inside of the belly of our mom was really nice, and then when we start to become body, there's a kind of separation, and this separation can really destroy this perfection and can create duality, because if we have like a hard time to readapt to this reality because our body are experimenting pain, anger, sadness, wherever, it's like we create the illusion that this world was the perfection and this world is imperfect. So we start to create this kind of illusion that this one was the good one and this not. And sometimes it's also the opposite, no? Sometimes this experience it's not so good, and then people start to really enjoy all the pleasures of life. And of course there's also people in the middle that are the ones able to connect these different worlds. And it's also very important to understand that there's million ways to live this experience. All depends in the way that you are allowing yourself, or even to creating the way that you think that is good, but maybe your unconscious says a different thing. So from here, from all this expansion, and also when we are being created inside of this womb, we will also connect with this element, the fire. And why? Because inside of this belly there's a kind of pulse, there's a kind of flame that starts to activate. And when we became earth, when we embody in this reality, this flame will also help us to express all the feelings that we are not able to explain. Because when we are very, very little, we are not able to really use or to understand how to use this reality. So through the fire in our chest, we will scream, and we will make sure that someone will listen to our needs, because here there was such a kind of perfection that we didn't need to ask or to desire something. Everything was there for us. And of course, if this experience starts to be too heavy, or even this one, or even all the memories to our cells, the air tribe will really invite us to embrace more lightness. And it's funny because from my personal experience also, I'm connecting a lot with the air, with breath work, because I start to realize that any kind of blockage, any kind of problem that you have in your emotions, in your mind, or even in your physical body, the air and breathing with consciousness, it's one of the most powerful and amazing medicines that I found or met or connect in this lifetime, because really help you to return to that source, to return to the no illusion. So when you start to perceive that any kind of conflict, any kind of tension that could have between like two different elements or two different aspects, because earth it's very heavy and air it's very light, you start to realize that you separate yourself from one or from different elements. But when you really are able to use the four of them, you will have four pillars, you will have the four elements that will help you to really return to the power that you have and the huge mission of your soul, or the huge purpose of your soul, that is to connect with this life and embrace all the power of creation. So with the four elements, you have the chance to become the fifth essence, so you can really become the master of your reality. And this could be funny but also challenge to explain, because sometimes with all these concepts and even from old Templar texts and from different schools of mysteries, we will have this kind of perception that using all of this stuff will give you a lot of power. But it's not an external power, it's a huge inner power, because most of our reality it's based in illusions, because all the distortion and all the things that we learn by seeing or by repetition about people around us. So when a child gets born, basically the body doesn't serve for anything. This child, this baby, it's not able to really went to the kitchen and start to cook. So he will need others, but also he will need to express what is going on. And I can imagine it's kind of frustration to be in that position that you don't know how to speak, how to express your emotions, how to ask for food, how to ask for you to change your diaper. So imagine a baby living all of these without knowing how to ask help. So what happened is the kids start to cry and start to realize that every time that cries, someone will help him. So even if it's strange, actually what happened is we start to learn how to manipulate our reality. We start to know how to manipulate people around us to really satisfy our needs. And I'm using this example because it's maybe the most normal thing, like a baby can cry to ask. But when babies start to develop the identity very, very soon, it could do also the opposite. It could really start to block and to protect himself so much that he will not cry. And of course, these two aspects, the one that will start to manipulate and the other that will maybe start to protect even more, I'm just talking about two extremes, okay? Because there's also a lot of people here in the middle. And these people in the middle, they don't need therapy, they don't need to be like in retreats or trips like this. That people are really enjoying life. They are here for what they really came here, okay? So I'm just bringing two different aspects and from different axes, because normally this kind of people, it's the ones that are looking for themselves. They are looking for these ones here in the middle. So to do this path, normally, even if you are totally blocked or that you are with your need to really satisfy what you want to live, that you want to manifest a house or a car or wherever, you will be invited to really come to this center. And to come to this center, what is the huge invitation? It's to really to surrender. And the air, the breath, it's a huge, huge invitation. And it's an amazing tool to really help you to surrender and to let go all that needs. Because the guardians of the invisible, the guardians of today, and I have them here, you can see, they have this huge connection, and for me it was really it was really funny to understand how many labyrinths they have inside. Basically, they don't have a physical body or like a physical shape. They are really more invisible, and this one have a lot of labyrinths because it shows how everything is connected. One here, like the mind, it's a kind of labyrinth, totally connected with the source, but it's not possible to really understand if he's like sending energy to the source or if he is receiving, because actually everything is happening at the same time. Also here, from the source, you have here the communication that open the kind of this triangle in the chest, then create the spiral of creation, but also the spiral of death. So we can perceive how everything through the invisible, it's really, really, really connected. And sometimes, because we are really, really attached with something that we want, imagine that you are asking for a huge love. From the invisible, from all the information that is in your past, from all your beliefs that maybe are trapped in your unconscious mind, you will receive maybe something that is not totally what you ask, but it's really aligned with everything that is in your inner world. So I know, because basically I'm also living this in different aspects and even parts of my life. if you are able to bring this huge exception, and if you really open yourself to realize that everything that you put outside is exactly what you have in your inner world, and everything that you are experiencing outside, it's really connected with your inner world. And sometimes there's no separation at all. Everything starts to become more clear, more light, because it's not because life it's complicated or something is wrong with your manifestation. It's really life showing you something that maybe it's not so visible, but it's there. So everything starts to become a kind of mirror, and everything that you are basically receiving from the outside, even if it's really confused, it's resonating with something inside of you. And you can play as a victim of the universe because it's more easy. It's like being a child, even if you are 40 or 50, wherever. Or you can become the master. You can say, okay, I'm still holding this inside of me. Do I still need to care with this energy? Do I still need to be such a victim of this situation? Can I release this experience from my past and opening myself to really live a different story? And from all the questions, because it's not really about wanting something, it's just allowing something, you can open the flow to reconnect with all the possibilities, because there are so many ways to live life. And the only reason that we are getting in circles, going around in repetitions, in loops without sense, it's just because we have afraid to really become the masters of our life. So sometimes life of others start to be more important. Being there for others maybe start to be more important, and we are very good to use different excuses to stop to really live what is really available for us. So when you start to focus in what you have, what is really available, you start to become this kind of magnet, and all the things start to move. So people that really need to be around you, they will meet you, maybe they will send you a message from very unexpected way. Things start to flow because there's no need. We start to reconnect again with this kind of unity in a kind of way, because I still doubt that it's possible to really fully connect with that unity in this reality. But we start to perceive that energy, we start to perceive that concept, and we stop to fight. And because we are not fighting, we start to return home, to return to this presence, and to become full of this divine, of this soul, wisdom, energy, potential again. So I'm very excited, and this video is ended to be like a kind of resume from all these energies that we are working and integrating to this Egypt trip. But I think it also have this essence from these guardians of the invisible, and I hope to see you soon. Not sure what's gonna be the next adventure, not sure if I will keep to feed this channel in YouTube, but I want to thank you because all these videos were like kind of huge challenge, was also a way to do something different for me and for my work. And thank you for be there, and also to use all these videos as something that maybe can inspire you. So thank you, and see you soon.